What's going on, guys? My name is Matt. I'm going to help you automate your fitness business. Now, today I'm going to be going over how to deliver a lead magnet to your clients. So if you're setting up a free resource for your clients to download in the new year, you can follow along with this and get it set up the easiest way possible. And also actually make sure that people actually download it and use it. So just quickly, I know the camera quality is a bit crap. I've just literally had to get this out before a client onboarding call. So I wanted to get this video done and posted because I've just been slammed with work. So let's jump straight into it. I've got a GHL sub account open here, and there's a couple of things you're going to need before we even jump into this. You're going to need a place for people to actually download this lead magnet. So you're going to need a new funnel, and you can just use your standard website funnel and then just add in a new step. We're just going to call this one lead mag for the time being. And I'm going to show you a super simple page. This does not need to be anything crazy. There's just a couple of things that you should kind of follow when it comes to rules around setting up the lead magnet. And the reason that I say this is because when people land on this page, you want to make sure they have kind of one mission, one goal. And that's just to download this lead magnet. So you don't want to give them like a menu bar at the top where they can get lost. You don't want to, add links back to your social media because you've already done the hard work in getting them actually to the web page. You want them to do what you want them to do, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to open up the elements panel here. We're going to add in a few sections. So usually the way that I set these up is we have 3 sections or so. And the first one can be like your title and your logo. So it just needs to be something simple as put in an image here. And we'll probably make that a little bit smaller. So 300 pixels is usually pretty good. I think that might already be 300 pixels. So let's make it a bit smaller while the placeholder image is there. And then below that, we probably just want to add in a title. So a headline saying your free resource. So your, blueprint is here. And you would say enter your details below. Enter your deets below to get it delivered right to your inbox. Now, the reason why we say delivered right to your inbox is when people put in, when people see a contact form, they kind of need to be told what's going to happen immediately after in order to build the trust that they actually give you their details. So we are assuming that they're going to jump on this page and say, yes, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my free resource, which is not the case at all. People are literally going to come on here. They're going to try and poke around. They're going to try and find reasons not to download the form. So we want to tell them exactly what's going to happen when they purchase, when they commit to giving their information. So in a medium friction funnel where it's just got the form, and that form that we're going to build together in a second might ask for name, email, phone number. We want to make sure that we're telling that person exactly what's going to happen when they put in their details. So in this situation, we're going to say it's going to be delivered right to your inbox. Alternatively, it could be enter your details and the free blueprint will unlock on this page. So it would just pop up or whatever it is. However, you just need to tell them exactly what's going to happen. This is so important. This will increase your conversion significantly. So now we've got our form that we're going to create. I'm just going to go into forms here. So I just clicked on the button here. It'll pop up and you can say click here. So I did that. But if you don't do that, you can just go sites and then forms. And we're going to add in a form. We're going to start from scratch. We're going to press create. So a couple of things when it comes to lead magnets is depending on how engaged your audience is, you can have more or less questions to filter out people. So if you have a social media audience that, you maybe have 3,000 or 4,000 followers, but they're super well engaged, they're likely going to fill out more questions than say, you've got 100,000 followers and you went viral for TikTok dances and you just happen to do coaching as well. And then people have stumbled upon, they're not going to give you their phone number. So you just need to understand people here a little bit and, cater that to your audience. So if you have a close-knit group of followers who all know what they're getting from you and really want this asset, they'll give you their details. However, if you don't have as much of a pull with your audience, then it may not be as easy for you to gather this information. So one thing I just did really quickly there is I took away first name and last name and replaced it with full name. Instead of getting people to click, full first name, click down to last name, I always put the full name most of the time when it comes to these forms. So it's just less things that people have to fill out. And then I would shorten this message here as well, but I'm going to leave it blank for the minute. But email and phone and full name. So we're going to save this. We're going to call this lead magnet at the top here. Lead mag. And press save. And then what we're going to do is on our page back here, I'm going to have to save this and just refresh because likely the form won't come up here until I do. So just give it a refresh and our form will pop up for us to now then deliver that to our client. So we'll give this a second. And the way that I'm going to deliver this lead magnet, so it's come up and said lead magnet here. For this one, I'm going to do an email. So I'll show you the automation that needs to run to send this to the person. So we've got this here, whether it's like a PDF guide or if it's a Google sheet to track their macros or it's a free trial to your coaching, whatever it is. We need some kind of automation to run whatever happens next. So lead magnet here, we're going to go into automation and we are going to build a new workflow from scratch. This isn't going to be anything crazy right now. It's very simple. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. No, if you can dodge a wrench, you can set this up. So we're going to call this lead magnet delivery. I always do these second capitals. And we're going to select a new trigger. So our trigger is going to be our form submitted. And we're going to add a filter here that the form is lead mag and save trigger. And the first thing that we're going to do is tag someone. So the reason why we do this is so we can segment our list later in the future. So lead magnet, and then you would put like blueprint because it's a blueprint. And we would click on add a new tag and then save that. Now, depending on what you want to do here, you can add an opportunity. If you treat every lead, like lead magnet lead as a lead, you can add them into your pipeline. So you could say, I probably wouldn't have an inquired stage, but I would have like a lead magnet stage. And then go contact full name and just opportunity source was lead magnet and then blueprint. Again, just more filtering, and then to say you charge $2,000 as your minimum product. We're going to add another step here, which is the actual email delivery. So send email, and from name is Matt's Coaching, and then from email, you would obviously have your domain in here, so we can put like contact at mattscoaching.com. Subject would be something like action required, and then the lead magnet name blueprint for you. So the reason why we put action required is because we want to stand out in the inbox. Even though someone has downloaded our asset and we think they're going to go straight to their inbox and use it, sometimes it's not the case. The phone could ring, Netflix could get really interesting, Christmas ham might have just come out. So we want to make sure that they actually take action on this when they get the email, or if they're returning back to their inbox, we want them to still click this because it's important. So action required, like full name is also a good one as well. So action required, Matthew Lambourne. That would get me to open it, right? So in this email would be like, yo, here's that free asset you wanted. Make sure you use it well. If nothing in it makes sense, you can book a free call here for me to go over it with you. And then you would just have your booking link, booking.com link, and you would add the attachment, which I'm just going to not do because it's just a bunch of screenshots. You would add the deliverable here, or if it's a Google Drive link, you would be like, here's the link to the blueprint, and it would be like google.com/drive link, right? So you would then save that, and you would save this, you would turn it on, and you would then try and drive as much traffic to this page as possible. Now, the biggest thing that I want to just quickly go over is making sure that that funnel page is simple scales, complex fails. I don't know if that's a saying, but it is now. And being able to deliver that information as soon as someone gets there. So having the email straight away, don't add in any delays or anything like that. And then people will be able to engage with your service. Obviously, after this, you would have workflows to nurture them. You would have workflows to upsell them. You would have workflows for them to book a call. That stuff comes after the fact. So you should really have that if you don't already. But yeah, hope this was valuable for you. If you are looking for more information on how to automate your fitness business, then follow the links in my bio. Follow the links in my description below. But hope you had a safe Christmas and enjoy the new year.